Hi-do! Hi there, Japan fans. In today's show, we are going to talk about being clearer when we are presenting or speaking. Present all, master shimashou. This is the Presentation Japan series podcast. We're beaming around the world to you from sunny and very hot, 36 degrees today, very hot and humid. Minato-ku here in Tokyo. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, committed to your success. I'm the president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan and the best-selling author, Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery. This podcast has only a few reasons that it should exist, and they are to help you be clear, be confident, be persuasive, and be highly influential with those around you, particularly those around you. Bosses, colleagues, clients, those sorts of people. Now, if you have feedback on the show or preferences, let us know. Don't forget to rate. That means 5 stars, review, write wonderful things about the podcast, subscribe, become a regular, and then share this with others to help them as well. Our daily lineup looks like this on iTunes. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesday, the Presentations Japan series. Now, every second Tuesday, we have the Business Tachijin no Oshie program. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. And every second Thursday, I have the Business Pro podcast. Fridays, the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. This is episode number 202. And today we're talking about how to become a much clearer and better regarded presenter. Waffle. This is the enemy of speakers and presenters. Ums and ahs are obvious fillers. We all recognize them when we hear them, and we know we have to do a better job to eliminate them. The more insidious waffle sneaks into our talks, wholly uninvited and assassin-like. The impact on the audience is immediate. They are lunging for phones to escape from you to a better place. Waffle camouflages our key message. It hides it like those fleshy vines you see in documentaries which have engulfed and overwhelmed an ancient city deep in the jungle. Yet, we are oblivious to it. We teach the magic formula for presentation success. It requires a discipline to get your key action recommendation and the benefit flowing from that down to 5 seconds each. 5 seconds is a pretty unambiguous number with 0 wiggle room. Yet, in the role-play practice sessions, we hear 15 and 20 seconds action calls. Why is that? The direction was get the key point you want us to act on down to 5 seconds. Waffle is the human tendency. We are drawn like suicidal moths to the flame of unnecessary elaboration. Why do we limit the action and benefit statements down to just 5 seconds? Why not make them 10 or 15 seconds? The 5-second goal is a force of nature that pushes you to become more succinct and much clearer. We're all babblers and just keep talking and talking, usually long after anyone continued listening and beyond making any intelligible, crucial point. You have to winnow your words to filter out the non-essential, to drive to the heart of the matter. This is the age of distraction and the era of cynicism, so that people are now jointly poised to stop listening to you and to stop believing what you say. It's getting harder and harder to hold an audience's attention. So we must get to the point quickly and in a way which is credible. Does that mean we should start with our action and benefit from the get-go. It is a really great idea. If you love to debate with your listeners and you enjoy the cut and thrust of fencing with critics. Find out more when we come back from the break. Today's show is brought to you by our public courses, but we also do custom in-house programs. Now, we do these online. We do them in the Super Safe Classroom. We do them in Japanese, and we do them in English. So today's show is sponsored by our new Virtual Selling Mastery program. Now, Virtual Selling Mastery is a 5-session, 3 hours at a time program. It's time-spaced learning, so there are intervals between the program classes. So the first one will be September 24th. September 24th, then we go October 1, October 8, October 15, and October 22nd. If your salespeople are having trouble selling in this new virtual environment, then you are absolutely crazy to let them keep failing and keep doing the same old things they've always been doing and getting nowhere. Get them on this program. On September 24th, we also are running time management. It's a separate program that's also online. On the 28th and 29th of September, we're running high impact presentations. Oh, one of my favorites. I love teaching this program. Rolls Royce of presenting skills, this one. And don't we all deserve to run around in the roller? This is it. Great program. 2 days, 2 instructors. This is incredible, this program. Just amazing. As an instructor, when you see the amazing breakthroughs and the incredible improvement of speakers in just 2 days, it's mind-boggling. It's so refreshing. It's so rewarding. I love it. That's why I love it. You know, most of our time-spaced programs, it takes months, weeks before you see the breakthroughs. But this one, bingo, 2 days, come in here, go out there, totally changed. Totally changed. Awesome program. Now, if you want to do better in Japan, then email me, greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Check out our website at enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. Lots and lots of value there for you. If you like learning by watching videos, we've got over 1,000, let me just repeat that, over 1,000 view at Japan Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We release 3 TV shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's the premier business show in Japan, comes out Mondays. Fridays we have the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays we release Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders from small and medium enterprises up to the corporate captains of industry on the topic of leading in Japan. Now, every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. If you really want to advance your knowledge for selling in Japan, then you've got to get my book, The Bible on Selling, here. It's called Japan Sales Mastery. You can get that from Amazon. If you want to know how to master business in Japan, then get Japan Business Mastery, also available on Amazon. Welcome back. The modern brain is deadly. Combined with our Darwinian education system of promoting winners and vanquishing losers, audiences have become demonic. As soon as you unfurl your conclusion, you will now be facing an army of armchair confounders, discombobulators, and critics. They become totally deaf to the many and good reasons backing up your recommendation, and their brains are on fire with a million reasons why this is a lousy idea. They may be rivals within the firm, flaky colleagues, bosses, picky clients, or just smarty pants types who love to demonstrate how much smarter they are than everyone else in the room. The genius part of the magic formula is that you don't have to serve your own head up on a platter to the raucous, uncouth, and great unwashed mass of disparages. Before you tell them your recommendation, you spice things up with context, background, evidence, testimonials, and experience. Now, I can disagree with your conclusions drawn from the context, but I cannot easily disagree with the context itself. This is very handy because it forces everyone to get the background before they run off half-cocked dissing your ideas. The key is not to waffle on and on in the context explanation. The background needs to be tight, to the point, rich in evidence and perspective. If not, those business school types who confuse written communication with oral offerings will go after you saying, get to the point. True, an executive summary comes at the start of the written document. Just don't reproduce this B-school model in your presentations. That is a guarantee of disaster. Give them the background first, tight, taut, and terrific. Then tell them what they should do next and why it is good for them. This disarms critics. When you are telling the context, these overactive thrusters will be racing ahead to their own conclusion from the evidence. This is when you ambush them with your call to action. Most likely, it will be the exact same conclusion they came to based on same context, background, and evidence. What a sweet feeling to take the wind out of the sails of enemies, wannabes, nasty bosses, and picky buyers. How about it? Did you get value from today's show? If you did, then share the love around with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to rate 5 stars. Review. Oh, this was great information. I got a lot out of this. Write that down. Subscribe so you get it every week. And share this podcast on iTunes with those poor unfortunates running around out there doing a crap job of presenting. Until the next episode, go out there and apply the learnings from today and become a presentations legend amongst your circle. Trust me, the bar is pretty low. Thank you for listening, and please tune in next week. Remember, I'm your corporate coaching and training guy committed to your success here in Nippon.